test. There we go. Alright. Dale Martinez set the fast lap in practice, so here we are watching him for the second to last race of the first half of the regular season. They will still get 2 laps here at Lime Rock Park. Qualifying session. It will not be an open session either. Lapping as the cars start to come across, we got Layla, Tyler, Jacob running at 1, 2, 3 right now. One last lap for these drivers. Cody Hagan is the driver currently rounding out the top 10. Some drivers probably went off track last lap though, so it's not really gonna matter for them here. Looks like Dylan was one of those drivers. As Dylan will cross the line, he will come across in the pole position. This car is still coming across. It's looking like it's going to be Dylan and Layla taking up your front row. All drivers have crossed the line. It's going to be Dylan and Layla taking up the front row. Their qualifying order on the top of the board as we will quickly wait for them to spawn in here. Alright, here we go. From the rear, it's going to be Crosby with Jet Thompson is this 27. So Crosby is your only driver in a single car row. Row ahead of him, you got Jet Thompson, Addison Matthews. There's Daniel Blanco, Connor Brown. We'll just go through here real quick till we get to around the top 10. Alright, so your first driver inside of the top 10 is going to be Jay Walker. Coming in the 9th position is Cannon Gage. 8th will go to Jay Gamble. 7th is Sampson. 6th is Cody Hagan. 5th is River Rubowski. 4th goes to Jacob Woods. 3rd to Tyler Stevenson. And locking out the front row is going to be Dylan and Layla. Layla taking 2nd. Dylan will take his first pole position here.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the left side.
So this track was ran back in NR 2003, but small changes here to the track layout on iRacing. Got that little carousel for turns 1 and 2 and a left-hander for turn 3 that sharpens before swinging into the right-hander turn 4. These are your normal 4 corners. That is what we ran back on NRinsta. Got this little back straightaway part to it. This season, 5, 6, and 7 are all this little chicane right here. It's a very tight, technical section. You can get a lot of time, you can lose a lot of time. That spot could cause a few wrecks if we see any today. And this way around to go through to the downhill and the straightaways. So Dylan coming around the final corner here, the pace car about to take off to pit road. First road course of the NRinsta season at iRacing here at Lime Rock Park. It's going to be Dylan taking us the green flag here. Down in turn 1, he gets a good jump. Can Tyler get down for the second position? Layla's still running that outside line back there. That's going to give her the inside onto this next corner. Just being attacked by David Doncars at this moment. But we'll keep that second position. We got Cody Hagan way off back there. Pretty swirly back there into the chicane section. Everyone basically pretty much making it through it pretty easily there. We'll lead us back up. Alright, this race is not supposed to be 70 laps, since I'm the only one here. No one here to argue that this race should be shorter. We'll keep that 70 lap distance. It is not that long of a road course, so it's not like it's that terrible. But Dylan, off the track a little bit, off the final corner for Dylan. Layla's going to get that run onto the straightaway. And into turn 1, it's going to be side by side for that lead. Layla, no, not quite getting it side by side there. But right back to the bumper of Dylan. So it's top 5, still the same as it was at the start of the race. We got Sampson here in 6th, Cannon Gage in the 7th position as they slowly start to sort themselves out back here, making pretty good gaps. These are probably from mistakes from other drivers. And Crosby currently being the last one. Tyler is way off into the dirt. Off the final corner, Tyler is going to come to a stop. Does not get back on track. We got another driver coming up, and we have
The yellow flag is out.
a pretty major caution here at Lime Rock Park. Jay Walker in that grass, just sliding like ice, not able to stop before ramming into the rear of Tyler Stevenson. So let's see what happened here. I believe he just went off track, was looking to get back on. Dylan also went off track up there too. So yes, trying to get back on without causing an accident. And you just watch from behind, another car go off. Is he even on the brakes there. Do not believe Jay Walker decided to hit the brakes. Or let off the gas, for that matter. So, way back. Coming to that final corner, the sensor a little too hard, goes off into the grass. Still in the gas up to the point of contact. That can be major damage to Tyler Stevenson and Jay Walker. Probably the end of both their races. Fast pairs turned on here. Alright, well, fast pairs are turned on, so we're going to DQ both of them. It would end up being Jay Walker as the last car. So if any accident happens that takes them out of the race, they will be DQ'd here. So Jay Walker will come be disqualifying Tyler this time. So it's currently Layla leading the field. Dylan skip over him. We're about to find out what happened to Dylan. He is not on track anymore. So he goes off track here. Into turn one. Oh, out into the grass. So as the caution came out, into the grass and out into the barrier. Take a look at that damage he took. So it looks like it's fixable damage. So if he does return to the track, we will keep him on. So it's going to be Layla leading the field here, as they should be going back green this time. Have another car on track. That is going to be Dylan. Dylan will make his return to the track, as nothing looks like it was majorly damaged in that wreck. We will keep him out here. Daniel Blanco? I think you're on. No, are you on?
Green, green, green.
I don't know which team you're on. But into turn one, we'll have side by side. It's gonna be Jacob Woods is gonna take that outside around to the lead. A little bit of quarter panel there to the 6. So into the chicane here. Few drivers taking it too wide. Okay, Daniel Blanca, your reason for second is you are on Guzman. Guzman is the current, as you can guess it, least active team owner. So back out to the lead, it's going to be Jacob Woods. So Layla trying to run down Jacob Woods here as still on track. It's going to be racing Remsen, River, and Cannon. In your top 5, the baby, E. Samuel, Cody Hagan, Joseph Hayes, and Sampson to round out your top 10. Outside of that, you got Ethan Hoekstra, Jay Gamble, Matthew Carpenter in the 15th position. So really, this track is just kind of like keep it out of trouble. If you do not go out into the grass, you're going to be fine here. Jacob Woods in the purple sector there. Jacob Woods, Layla, kind of be in the class of the field right now. So Cannon Gage trying to run them down, but without draft on these longer straightaways, it's going to be a bit hard to do so. We got River off into the grass. He was able to get it back on safely. Side battle there. Jet Thompson's going to let off, coming down the hill. Dylan trying to make these passes here. Oh, he's going to fly by right there. Lieutenant Blanco stood no chance. So 1 and 2 getting kind of close. Okay, they're about the same distance. They both keep it on the track there. Cannon Gage trying to still run them down. He's doing good on pulling away from River, but he is not gained on the 2 out front. So comp caution is going to be coming out lap 25. We still got a ways to the comp caution. So 2 out front. Looks like Layla is the faster of the 2 this lap. Maybe just slightly. No, dropped off that final sector and just lost. Not too much time. A little bit of a battle going on back here for the 6th position. Sampson has gotten his way back up here to Cody Hagan. Behind them, a big pack of cars. And that is Sampson going around the outside of Cody Hagan. Trying to get around the carousel. He's going to do so. Go back up up to the front. Layla setting a good lap time here. A really good exit to that corner. Overall, should be a gain for her. It will be. They are already starting to catch lap traffic. Crosby is coming up here. So this is quite possibly the shortest road course on iRacing. There also is Portland. Okay. Shortest full road course as a Grand Prix layout. Near the size of Portland. They're both going to get around Crosby pretty easily here. Crosby did not hold any of them up. Here comes Cannon Gage. Gonna go right around. Luckily here on iRacing, these lap cars, they will give way to a blue flag. So that's letting our leaders go by without any difficulty. But Crosby being the current driver that will get his lap back under a caution, as they are now starting to chase down the 23rd car of Daniel Blanco. See, Dylan has not worked his way up very far. These cars aren't giving a blue flag just because you're faster. So he's having to work his way around. It's such a tight road course. Here comes the leaders to Daniel Blanco. Daniel Blanco gonna move to the right, and they are going to split him. Wales gonna take that higher entrance to the corner. So Cannon Gage 2.1 seconds over 2 seconds to the leaders as he is caught Daniel Blanco in just a terrible position. While River did not. River has caught a lot on Cannon because of that. So up here for the lead. Layla almost went off into the grass there that time. And up here we have a pack of cars, Dylan being one of them. Oh, we got a lot of cars having to slow down here because of being given the blue flag. There may be a problem with the 52. Once the 6 goes by, we'll know here. Problem with 52. Off into the grass here. He made contact, but kept going, so unless he stops here on track, we will not see a caution come out. Should be making it to the road. So Dylan hasn't been lapped yet. Jacob Woods is still your leader. And Cannon Gage has caught to their bumper. Getting checked up into the chicane there. Try to go around the outside. No, they're going to still be stuck going into the final corner here. Well, that lap car ended up just bringing the top 4 back to under a blanket. Cannon trying not to let River pass the high side here. Jacob Woods got out away a little bit there. They was gonna have to try get that little bit of time back. River, with a little bit of luck, could get this stage win. So we Jet Thompson currently in that lucky dog position. Oh, Layla off into the grass. She needs to get back on. She's gonna have a little bit of trouble getting back on there. Still in the grass. Trying not to cause an accident. It's gonna come to a stop on track. Honestly, more dangerous than just getting back on at a full speed. But that's gonna drop her. That's gonna lose her the stage. So we go back out front. Cannon Gage is going to get second out of that. River going to get third. So Jacob Woods coming to 5 to go here. Got a driver in pit road. It's going to be Joseph Hayes. Wonder if that was a scheduled pit stop. No, it was not a scheduled pit stop. He got towed back to pit road. We're going to into the tire area hard. Came back on track, causing... But that was... some laps ago, though. So with the stage coming up, we will keep it green. Oh, there goes the leader off into the grass. Jacob Woods. That last corner has been a lot of trouble to all of these drivers. Lucky for him, oh, he is going to need to get back on. He's going to go off the track into the first turn. Keeps it off these concrete walls. He is going to keep it off the concrete wall, so he will get back into the race. That might have just cost him the stage. It's be Cannon Gage, River fighting out for the stage win here. I'm prepared to hear some shit in the chat now. Final corner. It's going to be 3 to go for the stage here. Cannon Gage and River going at it. Jacob Woods, we'll see how he can do to try and get back to the leaders. Dylan, as of this moment, is your... Actually, Dylan is a couple laps down. Not sure what Dylan caught, but he must have... Not sure what exactly happened to Dylan. But we got a car off track. It's going to be in a bad position. Timmy Blankenship. Is this going to ring out a caution? Or is he just stopped on track waiting to get back on? He is.
Caution, yellow flag.
So caution is out. Timmy Blankenship probably hit the wall there. That looks exactly like what happened. Last corner troubles into the wall and back on track right in front of the leaders. So Could be. Oh, we got a car in the wall. More cars out on the grass here. Layla. Something about cautions in turn 1 just usually don't mix. Good thing for her, she kept it off the concrete wall out there. You also had back there, I believe that's Jay Gamble. Oh, Dylan, again. Kept it off the concrete wall. So there goes. Oh, these drivers are not our lap down cars. Still in 22nd. Take a quick look right here. So he is 2 laps down. Not quite sure what happened to send him another lap down. But Del Monte will be giving. Yeah, Del Monte is going to be given the right to go around. As here comes pit stops. So drivers staying out going to be Ken Gage, River Rosbowski. Tracing Remsen's going to get a good pit stop there. Jacob Woods coming off, losing 1 position. We got Sampson, Dylan. So the only way for Dylan to get back on the lead lap and compete is just having a ton of cautions. So with that, Del Monte is going to be let by as the lucky dog. Yeah, you get the extra bonus points, 2 bonus points. More cars there. I believe these were, yes, lap down cars. And Del Monte, who is gonna need to get out of pit road before the pace car catches him, or that lucky dog will not come into effect. Yeah, it looks like he will. Yes, he will get back out on track before that pace car passes him, so he's going to get the lucky dog, but I don't know if he's going to make it all the way back around. We got a group of cars on the other side of the track still. So Cannon Gage leads the field. We got River Rosbowski in the 2nd position. Layla is still there. That's the... says she's in the 3rd position, but she should be 4th. So this pack of cars should catch. Del Monte is not going to be able to catch up to the pack. See how far he gets before we go back green, though. out of the final corner, going back to the green flag. It's Mechanic Gage, and River's gonna get the jump on the left side again. And around to the lead, that's Cody Hagan challenging for the second position. Jake Gamble is up here. Jacob Woods is trying to make his way back to the lead. Rafa Hen also giving them a shot. So into the chicane is going to be River, Cannon, and Cody, your top three. Rafa Hen kind of having to let off there. Too wide situation. DeBaby is seeming to be the last driver to keep up with the pack as of this moment. Here comes Layla trying to make her way past Ethan Hoekstra. Gonna need to do that to get back to the pack. She has the speed. Yeah, there she goes around, but that's gonna probably send her off into the grass, as it will, and misses the wall. Now gonna have to find her way back onto the track. That's gonna once again be a costly mistake. Stop on the track. Going to be fine to get back on. So with no one off track to hit her that time. So no luck for the aviation crews today. So River leads, still the top, still the same top three, actually, top six. DeBaby kind of losing the pack here. That's this. Oh, we got a car off track. It was Cannon. Was able to get back on pretty quickly without having to pull off and merge back onto track safely. So keep more of an eye on this map as we go later into this race. So as we will cross the line this time, it'll be 30 down, 40 to go. A lot of drivers out of this race now. I mean, you got actually Joseph Hayes should be DNF'd. He hit the wall pretty hard. I mean, if you're having to tow back pit road, that is actually going to be the end of your race. That's what we'll call it. Woods trying to get back around Cody Hagan. Turn one happened. You got in those tire barriers, or not even the tire barriers. You got in the concrete wall out there. From then, you just got screwed by lap cars, and not sure what sent you 2 laps down. Something. So we're doing a great job right now out in the lead. Long race ahead. We're gonna have more lap cars coming up. Del Monte is going to be coming to pit road right now. Del Monte probably either, I don't think it's gonna be a scheduled pit stop yet. He probably hit a wall. So Miku right now, the last car on the lead lap. Del Monte shouldn't be getting the free pass position right now. Doesn't catch Crosby coming up here. Crosby's 21st. He'll be going 2 laps down with this right here. Almost off track there for River. So 6 cars right there. Battling it out, and Jake Woods trying the outside around Cody Hagan for the 3rd position. A little bit of contact there, gonna send Woods out a little ways. He's gonna keep that inside line into the left-hander, and he's gonna pull out the lead from that, or get 3rd place from that. Crosby has been lapped again. Next lap car, Addison Matthews is going to be going 2 laps down. You get Connor Brown. So next car, 2 laps, put 1 lap down, is still Miku or Joshua Lewitt as they are battling. Ooh, there goes Gage out of the grass a little bit that time, but a lot of time gained on that lap. 0.6, so an error there from River somewhere on the lap. As there goes Jay Gamble trying to get around Cody Hagan. That high side around turn 1 seems to be pretty effective. Rafa back there being slowed down by a lap car. As he's now around. So rounding out the top 10 is Sampson. Yet again. No, trust me. With this many laps left, chance of yellow, I'm pretty sure it's like nearly 100%. Once we catch these lap traffic, these cars kind of get desperate in certain situations and just make the wrong move at the wrong time, and things can go south very fast. As here comes lap traffic. Ran Addison Matthews there. Addison Matthews pulls to the right for the leader, and the other 2 gonna get stuck behind entering the chicane. They're gonna be left by exiting that chicane there. So River, there we go, around the 99. That's a little bit of a risky spot to pass. He's just gonna slide out into the dirt. Did not get slowed down any by that. Yeah, that 3rd position back there is getting a little bit close. Trying to get around Connor Brown here. There it is, close to the left. Now they're gonna. It's gonna be side by side entering the chicane. Woods had to go off into the dirt a little bit there. He's gonna really push to get around Connor Brown that in the exit of the chicane. We got a car pitting. There goes Daniel Blanco to pit road. Scheduled pit stops could be coming up. Leave 1 more pit stop. We'll do it for them. So Kenny Gage, Jacob Wood still bumper to bumper here. Our leader is coming up on more lap traffic. Carson, Sherman, Jet Thompson. Looks like a little bit of battle for 11th. So these two going 2 laps down here, both of them. We're not too far away from putting more drivers 1 lap down though. So River pulling away from the 2 behind. Looks like Jacob Woods may have had a little bit of trouble getting around Jet Thompson. Oh, we got Mika to pit road. That's going to be a car going a lap down. So next up, Joshua Leave It. And that will be another car going a lap down. If Joshua gets lapped here, that's going to be down to 13 cars on the lead lap, and Ethan Hoekstra 7.6 seconds ahead. He's having to really work that throttle around Del Monte here. River with the outside sketchy move to make here. Cannon, Jacob Wood still your 2nd and 3rd. Jake Gamble is 4th. Cody Hagan 5th. Rafa Hen still in the 6th position. 7th is Matthew Carpenter. Sampson is 8th. Addis, nope. Gonna go to DeBaby for the 9th position, who is currently getting passed by Layla. Layla started on front row, got a little bit unlucky in a couple situations and slowly worked her way back. Still on the lead lap though, but Grayson Remsen 11th. Dylan has found his way up to the top 20. E. Samuel is 12th. Ethan Hoekstra 13th. As that is all the cars on the lead lap now. Joshua Leave It just got sent a lap down. Crosby right there. About to go yet another lap down. 23 cars out of 27 still in this race. No mistakes in a bit so far. Turn 9 has not hit as hard in the past few laps. Ever since we took that state of caution, it was a little controversial there at the beginning of the stage here, of the final stage. But then it kind of calmed down after a few laps. Oh, trying to kick it 3 wide around the lap cars is not going to work. We're going to have a really slow section for these guys here. That is going to be a lot of help there to River Wisdowski. Now into the straightaway, able to get around these lap cars real easily. But out to a 5.4 second lead. That really helped River a lot by over 3 seconds. Here's Ethan Hoekstra in the 13th position. Next car be lapped by River. still Jacob Woods not able to get around Cannon. Alright, back to River, who has gone around Ethan Hoekstra now. So 12 cars on the lead lap, as we are nearly 45 laps down. Yeah, if you can make it from the stage caution to the end of the race on 0 stops of fuel, then River really had another terrible fuel strategy. But we'll see how that goes. I feel like everyone is going to still have to make a pit stop. Oh, River way off the track into the wall, leader into the wall. That's not going to be good for River. He is going to be able to get up back on track. Is there going to be damage to that car, though? It seems like there is. That's going to give Jacob the lead as he has passed Cannon. So that's another major implication from turn 9. As long as no one runs into him here, because he's going around the track. He's very much trying to stay off the racing line. So it's going to be major damage to the right side, or to the left side of the 6 car here. Trying to slowly get it back to pit road. That is more than likely going to send him at least 1 lap down here. Oh, we got another car out into the grass. Jet Thompson. So River found his way to pit road. That is going to send him pretty far back. But no tow means he is still able to get back out on track. Jacob Woods, now your leader. So Jake Gamble is now 3rd, Cody Hagan 4th. Rafa has found his way to 5th. Okay, River is going to come back out on track. There he is. That is 1 lap down for River. So River still has a shot at the win, as low as it is. Missing the leaders here. Okay, they're back here. So it's Jacob Woods now in the lead. So Jacob Woods just a couple laps from 20 to go, leading the field here at Lime Rock Park. Is definitely not guaranteed to stay green with 20 to go, though. See how Cannon handled that lap. He isn't too far behind. Oh, Cannon is going to be coming to pit road. So scheduled pit stop there. Scheduled pit stops. River honestly might be saved a little bit here. I mean, he definitely lost a lot of time having to work his way back around the track with a damaged car. Jacob Woods gonna come around the final corner. 20 to go here at Lime Rock Park for Jacob Woods. Rafa Hen is currently in that second position, but as we are cycling through pit stops here. So Matthew, I doubt anyone who has not pit yet since the stage caution is going to be able to make it to the end of the race. Jake Woods slowly making his way through traffic here. So we're going to wait till so if we had a caution come out now, we've only got 10 cars on the lead lap, and E. Samuel is about to go a lap down, but that 11th place car would end up getting their lap back. So 11th would be Layla. So Layla is in probably the safest position right now of all the lap cars. I don't think she has anyone around her in the 12th position. 12th is Ethan Hoekstra, pretty far behind. Hen getting around these lap cars here. Jacob Woods passing there into 8, turn 8, and one of the safer places to do so. So that is now 9 cars on the lead lap. Next car coming up to Baby. Not too far ahead of Jacob Woods right now. E. Samuel with that lucky dog position. Second place, very far behind right now. Pit stops kind of seem like the window is probably pretty open here. I'm pretty sure Layla ended up pitting under the last caution. Still don't got anyone working on the road. If they can somehow make it to the end, then Jacob Woods has pretty much all but got the win. A whole 10 seconds back to the second position. He's got a lot of lap traffic he's gonna have to pass right here, though. They are decently spread out. You can probably get the Baby here on the front straightaway and maybe into turn 1. That's another dangerous spot to overtake. So there goes the Baby, letting Jacob Woods by. Dylan has found himself in the 17th position now. So this next pack of 3 is actually 3 pretty fast cars. Racing Remsen would be going a lap down here. We got a car off the track, actually getting back on. Miku, who is going to get just crate trained on the right. So this here would be Miku's last chance. She needs to stay just 1 lap down to have a chance of getting back on the lead lap. Getting put 2 laps down is the end of your race. So Crosby is not the last car that is actively running. Jet Thompson is 22nd, 5 laps down. So there goes Dylan, another lap down. Miku's race now over. A little bit out into the grass there for Jacob that time. Kept it mostly on track. Rafa Hen has a 9-second gap now, 8.8 seconds. And see how, okay, he is not blown away from Matthew Carpenter. Matthew Carpenter has gained a little bit on him. Alright, here comes Racing Remsen. Jacob Woods on the final corner, going out into the grass, gonna avoid the wall. He's gonna be able to probably get it back on the track. He's gonna have to be careful into turn 1 though. He's gonna need to get it back on the track. He's probably gonna take a wide again. Yes, he will. He's got a lot of time to correct this mistake. So here comes getting back on track right in front of E. Samuel, still in the lead. Just how big his lead was. He still kept that lead by 2, almost 3 seconds. Seems like pit stops are happening. Oh, I've had a car just disappear. Caution is out.
The yellow flag is out.
Jay Gamble was stuck on track, had to tow back. That is going to be the end of his race. Get Layla off the track here. So who got the pass there? I believe Layla is going to be able to go around here to stay. Is it Layla, is it? Or did she end up going 2 laps down here? No, Layla is going to be getting the free to pass. The free pass here, the lucky dog for Layla. Jacob Woods is still your leader. Rafa in second. See, so it's Matthew in third, Sampson fourth. Cannon 5th. Cody Hagen 6th. 7th to Racing Remsen, who got lucky to stay on the lead lap. And it'll be 8th for Layla. 8 cars still with a chance at getting this win. Layla's already been set by? Where did Layla go? Okay, now they're actually sorting it out. It looks like it might be River to get that free pass. Dylan Pit Road. And River is going to get that free pass. So instead of Layla will now be stuck 1 lap down. River will have to race his way back around the track to try and catch the field before going green. Oh, frankly, he's just going to have to hope for 1 more caution in this race. Which will be going green with less than 10 to go. So the lap cars have now moved to the back. You have all 7 of your lead lap cars back in a row together again. Restart's not what Jacob Woods wanted. So, River actually getting pretty far. He might be able to catch up to the field before going green. So, with the playoff spot still on the line, you got our... I don't think have any of these drivers on the lead lap actually gotten a win this season. If Cannon Gage got a win, it was in that broken scheme. Racing Remsen, I believe he has a win, so a majority of these cars. Racing Remsen going, or River going through that chicane there. He is going to be nearly caught up to the field as they will pull off. Coming to the final corner. Pace car pulls off, and it's going to be Jacob Woods on the right side. Green flag is back out. Sampson, terrible start back there. That left side had a huge checkup. Get back to the lead. Less than 10 to go. It is going to be Jacob Woods to the lead, battling for second place, Rafa and Matthew Carpenter. Kenny Gage not out of the picture. The only thing now is River's got to be careful getting around all these cars. He has gotten around a few already. So off the final corner on the restart. Do our drivers get through cleanly? It looks like they will. We got a driver going way wide. He's going to be just fine. He finds it stick, and River is just flying by everyone right now. He has almost caught Sampson. River is looking for his redemption here. Past Ethan Hoekstra there. Not too many cars actually separate him from getting up to a position. Jacob Woods trying to check out here. 2.1 second gap. Rafa down to the inside of the track, and that's going to give Ken Gage a chance to go for the outside teammates. Maybe blocking the 20 there. Take a look at how River has only got one car between him and the 7th position of Sampson. Doesn't change that. He's going to need a caution to get back to the front of the pack and a chance at the win, but he could very well actually still get back up to a top 5 finish. So we look back out front. It is still Rafa Hen running that 2nd position. Jacob Woods is looking to make this a lock into the playoffs. And he's got a 3.3 second gap. And behind him it is a 3-car pack battling for positions here. Go back and take a look once again. River, okay, River is kind of balanced out now. But he had a huge, he was doing some huge moves. Jacob Woods, 5 to go here at Lime Rock Park, and he's got a 4-second gap back to 2nd place. And Kenny Gage trying to go around the outside for that 2nd position. There goes, gonna get it there in turn 3. That's gonna be Kenny Gage to the 2nd position, now trying to chase down Jacob Woods for the win with 5 to go. For the back, it's still River stuck behind Layla. So we'll see what Kenny Gage can do. 4 laps to catch, and it's gonna take a mistake from Jacob Woods. So quickly just going through important drivers in the point positions. Dylan started so well in the day with pole position, and he's found some trouble again, yet again. Sent him to the rear. And the points today, he is nearly in must-win situation if he does not pull it together here before the end of the first half of the regular season. New Hampshire remains for him. We got DeBaby. DeBaby is one of the higher points drivers right now. River is trying to work his way around E. Samuel here, as E. Samuel is going to let him by with that blue flag. Rivers doesn't seem like he's going to get up to Sampson. Maybe a little bit too much of a gap there. 5th place. Pretty well. Probably going to go to Racing Remsen. And Matthew 4th. Rafa Hen pretty much stuck in the 3rd position. Cannon Gage actually lost time that last lap. A lot of time gained in this lap. Lap traffic put some pressure on to Jacob Woods, slowed him down. That gap, 3.5 seconds. Cannon Gage gonna have to get around this lap traffic smoothly. There is one more peck ahead of Jacob Woods. If he catches in just the wrong spot, Cannon Gage, with that small chance of getting this win. Oh, Cannon Gage gonna catch these. Oh, they're gonna go side by side though. Jacob Woods stuck behind the 2 lap cars here. Time dropping. He is kind of being boxed in. He's going to be stuck on the high side. No, he's going to be let by Addison Matthews. White flag is out for him here in the final sector. He just has Daniel Blanco ahead of him. Doesn't really have to push to get ahead of Daniel Blanco. But we'll see how that DDM crew does. He is going to push that high side. Not going to have to go out to the grass. Jacob Woods will be locked into the playoffs with his win here at Lime Rock Park. Cannon Gage will get second. Rockland will get his first top 3 of the season. Sampson will get 6. River is going to get 8, nearly passing Cody Hagan. Dylan found his way back to a top 15 position. But a win here from Jacob Woods is going to be the second David Dunn Motorsport car to get a win. And while it's not a lock into playoffs, it might as well be for their equipment. One of the fastest teams on the grid. 2 cars now locked in the playoffs. Cannon Gage got the second position. Cannon Gage and Rafa Hen both had iffy starts to the season. Now they're finding their groove as we get later in with this new generation of the car. So next up, to end the first half of the regular season, we head over to New Hampshire. This race definitely shook up points a little bit. Jacob Woods might end up being close to that points leader now. But as we head on, we have one more track, and then we will be heading. So we got New Hampshire and Talladega, your next 2 tracks, before heading to Bristol for your real life throwback.